Nice to be here. It's really nice to discover Riga for the first time. We're here representing MuchDifferent. I have Björn Dahlman with me, who's one of the main developers of our technology. And I'm Patrick Jewell from Belgium. And I'm here tonight to tell you a little bit about MuchDifferent, where we come from, who we are, and then Björn's going to tell a little bit more about what we do. We position ourselves as a middleware company for game technology. So basically build tools for game developers to build their own games. Now about the history, MuchDifferent started probably like many companies of the kind with an idea. It was 4 students, 4 friends who started saying, well, we could make something together, and they thought it could be fun to build a game. So they started working on this idea of building a game together in the scope of their university project. This project grew quite a lot and gathered a lot of people. At its peak, we had about 20 people gathered around this project building this game called Snowhard. And even before it was finished, we actually realized that it was already a success. Not so much because it was going to sell millions of copies, which it didn't, because we did not publish it, but because it actually showed the potential that we had of working together. And this was quite amazing, actually, and we decided that this was something we could use again and probably reproduce. Maybe just given the right environment, then people could really show their true potential and start producing some amazing things like this game. So what we did is that we created an organization around this called MuchDifferent. This organization is a non-profit organization. It gathers people from all countries, from all different backgrounds. We have artists, we have engineers, we have all kinds of developers and different people who work together in building things that they like to work on. And that's the way we do things. We have this idea that people get creative when they work on things they like. So we let people decide what they would work on. And we have great, innovative ideas and very creative people working on some really, really cool projects. Now, this has been growing quite a bit since this idea I started with. We're now in Korea with a sub-company that is actually doing a lot of sales for us on the Korean market. And we're actually a little bit everywhere now. We have a lot of collaborations with different companies, with forensics agencies around the world. We have the Swedish Naval School of Karlskrona as a customer. But we also have partnerships in game technology. We have worked with Ericsson quite a bit. And we have as customers Ubisoft and Mad Fingers, which you probably know about. So it's been quite an exciting time since we started this MuchDifferent organization in 2011. So it's actually not that old. It's quite a new thing, and we're still trying things out and seeing where it takes us. So this is basically it. This is what we are now, where we've gotten. I'd like to give the word to Björn, who's going to tell you a bit more about what kind of technology we built in game development tools. So.
Okay, thank you. Is this working? Yeah. So. Our Unity Park Suite is a product group for the Unity game engine. It consists of several products, 4 of which I'm going to tell you about today. First up is Ulink, which is our network engine. It's fully integrated into Unity, so you build your server code while you build your client code and your game logic and everything in Unity. You debug it in the editor, you have the same code base for everything, same paradigm. Unity has its own network support built in from the beginning, but that one is kind of terrible, and that's why we built our own technology. But if you build your game with the Unity network from the beginning, you can convert your project to a Ulink project in just one click. It's very easy to build authoritative servers so that you won't have any cheating or so on in your game with our network roles we have in Ulink. that will allow or disallow different clients to do different things. And we also supply utility scripts for the developers using Ulink to ease the development. So you can have your characters synchronized over network without writing any actual code. UGameDB is a key value store, NoSQL, which we have integrated into Unity. It's very scalable. You can scale it as far as you like, really. You have data replication, so if one node would go down, you will still have no loss. Or several nodes can go down, or you will still have no loss. It's very easy to interface from Unity. You work with it like you work with dictionaries. You can write your MapReduce algorithms for it to search for data. ULobby is our lobby solution for Unity, which eases the account management and social systems of your game. Just like all our other products, it's integrated into Unity, so you write your code in Unity. There is readily available account management with secure password storing and so on. It also handles your servers, and coming January, you will be able to scale it to several lobby nodes. And then we have Uzone, our instance manager. This one keeps track of all your physical servers and give you programmatical access to them. So if you need to start a new instance of your game or of your dungeon in your MMO perhaps, you can just call Uzone, the Uzone API, and say that you want one of these servers, and it will locate the physical server and start a game server. And it will automatically allocate server ports and so on for your game servers. Your rules controls the instantiation for the game server. So you can have a max limit of players for a zone or something in your MMO, and then it will automatically start and shut down servers for your game. And I guess that's it for the products that I was going to present, so I give it back to Patrick.
Yeah. Thank you. So you have understood it. We have this suite of tools to help game developers build their games in Unity. Now we kind of going a step further now with a new tool that we've built, and it's the Unity Powered Cloud, which is a cloud solution for game developers, which is fully integrates all our tools, which allows basically game developers to build their game in Unity and immediately deploy it to their server and this hosting solution that we provide. This is make it so much easier for new games to be published and made available on the web. It's very flexible and scalable in the sense where if you start out as a small game and then suddenly you become very successful and you have a lot of gamers, then you can grow it with more service and allow more players to join your game. And finally, and this is the exciting part, is it's in beta test now, this new feature. So if we have game developers here who are interested in trying this out, it's actually for free. They can have a hosting solution for free and develop directly on this hosting solution. So this was the theory. This was a little bit about what we do and how. I'd like to show you some of the games that were built using our technology, so you get an idea of what can be done. The first one is Free Fall Tournament. It's an online multiplayer game. It's browser-based. You can see a little intro. Right, I'm sorry, this is not working very well. But anyways, you get the idea. This is a online multiplayer game, browser-based, so built in Unity as well, and it uses our Ulink solution for the network engine that's behind this game. This was one of them. The second, and probably one of the latest release that uses our technology, is Shadowgun Dead Zone, a game that comes from Czech Republic. And they also use our tools. I hope this time it's going to work. Flush it out!
It's courage. Damn big ass.
Have big balls.
Headshots.
This has been a quite amazing and exciting release for us because of the quality of this game. I think it's one of the best looking games on mobile platform. The next one is called Warp. I don't know if you have something to say about it because I haven't followed it that much.
Yeah, Warp is a mobile game which is played in your browser. It's a bit different from a standard mobile game though, because you don't really have levels or anything, but you rather show off your real skills instead of your character skills. It's a spaceship battle mobile game, pretty cool. Available on congregate.com.
Show a little bit of it. Tell us about what technology we use.
This game uses Ulink. I don't think it uses another of our technology, but it uses the latest Ulink technology. They are avid beta testers for us.
All right. Excellent. And the last example I'd like to give of things that have been built with our technology is called Man vs. Machine, and it's a one-time event, so there's no chance that you will see this game again. But it was built to kind of prove the concept of our technology, because we had a hard time in the start being legitimate and having people believing what we're doing. We have a piece of technology called Pico Server, which is behind this event. It's a load balancing solution that allows massive density of online players in a game. And to prove this, we organized a world record breaking event. And this is what this first trailer will show. This happened in January last year. Now, while seeing this, please keep in mind that we are not game developers. We develop back-end technology. So if it doesn't look that good, this is not the focus. We focus on network technology and making this possible. once is enough, I think. But anyways, the idea was to break the record, the world record of the highest number of players in a single instance of a game, all interacting with each other. And we chose this format of game, which is a first-person shooter, because it's very demanding in terms of actions per minute. And it has to be very reactive when a player does something, while the others have to be able to see it right away. So this was the trailer, what you just saw. I was trying to attract people for this event. We had way beyond what we needed. We had limited the number of players to this number 1,000. We thought was pretty cool already. And the results you can see in this video that was filmed by one of the players that joined. Keep in mind that the players here have been joining from anywhere in the world. You can see the play numbers, people joining the game. So it turned out to be a bit of a mess, but it worked out very well. We discovered some things about gameplay during this event. People just lived and died, basically. And the humans were a little bit overpowered, so they overrun the machines in the game. Later in the event, we reinforced the armor of the machines, and they actually won the game at the end. But it was not balanced at all. But the idea again was really to prove that this could work and this could be done in a game. And this has never been done before, I assure you, and it's a browser-based game as well, built in Unity. So if the game wasn't that much fun to play, the result was quite impressive. And the funniest part I found was the chat, and having 1,000 players sharing the same chat and the same channel was quite amazing, actually. They had some really great ideas sometimes. So I think this summarized pretty well what kind of things we do and what the results. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any questions, any comments, I'd like to invite you to ask your questions, and please come with comments. This was much different.